live under the late night winter solstice energy. It is late night. How late? The clock says 11:17. Oh man, why are you up so late? Well, I got off late and something happened and then I realized the energy shifted and I was watching, a meteor shower and I can't sleep. Really? Not yet. I need to deliver the 10-day energy because that's on top of whatever Monday's energy will be. Something happened to me in my DMs, dude, that like changed everything. It's so weird how like a tower can hit with just words or just the smallest thing. It can just, what the fuck? What's up, everyone? I am the High Priestess Phoenix. I am your spiritual healer and teacher, shaman and seer, oracle, light worker, starseed, earth angel, mystic, medium, psychic, witch, yogi. Guess we'll pull that other card. Evangelist, North American Sybil. I am your messenger God, his first child created, him in the female form. In order to keep up with me, you had to see what I post in my community page, my latest live video, and anything in my shorts. I didn't talk about this. I thought it was just maybe I was triggered, so I just sat with it for like hours. I didn't say nothing. And then I did say something. When I finally sat down, I was like, this is what came to me. It was like me and my fucking creative fucked up jokes. It was like, go fuck yourself with both hands, is what I was thinking. Did you say that? No, I'm getting better at not talking so much shit. What happened? I just can't even. I'm in the middle of a tower. I can't even believe it. But it shifted my perspective. It wasn't, it was what was said, but it just made me look the other direction. What happened? I don't know. To be honest, I'd have to look through the messages. But something to the effect, I was talking shit. And I was like, fucking Wolfman's over there trying to research how to make a woman come. And you're over here fucking making a woman run. He's like, Wolfman's the goat. Want to party with that guy. And I just stopped. And I couldn't believe it. It was like this moment. It was like the same feeling that I get when Allie's over there stroking Russ. Really? I was like, you look up to him? And then all I was thinking in my head at work was like, maybe you could be like him when you grow up. That's what I was really thinking. I didn't say that either. I was so irritated by the idea. He's not a terrible guy, but this was very awful. Because in that moment, it's like I sit back and it's like you look up to him, and then so I have to look at him from his perspective. It's like he thinks you're a cool guy. And I can see why. And then it's like it's just more light on a dark situation. And it was at that fucking moment, bro. I was like, I gotta get the fuck out of these fucking karmic twin flame relationships and get in my real twin flame relationship. This fucking karmic bullshit, bro. Oh man. They're just my karma. They're here for me to experience my karma through them. Do you know what that... Oh man. I don't even know how to describe the awkwardness of that. Really? I mean, I'll invite you to our wedding. Is that what you want me to say? That was so fucking awkward. That was so fucking awkward. And as much as it turned me off of you, because I'm like, when a man admires another, and it just pulled me out. It just pulled me out of my skin. I'm like, are you fucking serious? And meanwhile, Lewis is over here prancing around in his Ferrari, and you want to be like Wolfman? I'm so fucking twisted. I'm like, I already know my twin flames are each other's biggest fans, but don't let that shit out on me because I have feelings about these men. And to know you're over there like, I love them. Oh, God, have mercy on my fucking soul. Keep in mind, I struggle to like them. So when you come out talking about you love them, like, oh, it was very difficult. A lot of things happened. He dumbed himself down to like, I don't even know, bro. Out of all my twin flames, it's like, I want to be like him when you grow up. I think you guys are like literally the same age. This is so fucking weird and pathetic that you would say such a thing. It's like, I want to hang out with that guy. What? And then, twice as mean of me could have been like, he would never hang out with a loser like you. He's adventurous. He's outgoing. He doesn't hang out with fucking dudes. He surrounds himself with fucking feminine energy. He's all egotistical. He's not going to hang out with you, dude. It's just so fucking weird. It happened, and then it's just like, what the fuck? What the fuck? And realistically, it's supposed to be like, oh, look at him. Okay. So then I look at you and I'm like, obviously, I look at you in more light because you're being admired by those closest to me, I suppose. But at this moment, I'm like, get the fuck off me. Oh my God. That's what I say all the fucking time, too. All the fucking time I say that. Don't be talking about my twins. Don't bring them up. Don't talk about them. Why? Would you like someone bringing up your lovers or whatever you see them as, your exes or something? You want people talking about shit like that all the time around you? Like you're trying to have a conversation, they want to talk about this guy or the other or this chick or something? Like, whatever. It could have just been a joke. I'm sure it was. That's what I told him from the beginning. Your fucking jokes aren't funny, bro. They're not fucking funny. It's like, and then like, I was like, he's literally preying on you to fumble me, dickhead. He's literally preying on your fumbling me, and he's trying to do research, and you're over here fucking doing stupid shit. I can't even believe it. I guess. And as I say that, I'm like, I'm sure he's a fucking Russ fan. I'm sure he fucking loves Marshall. I'm sure he fucking loves them all. And it's not like I want you to be enemies with my fucking twin flames, but just like, oh God, what the fuck was that? You all admire each other. I'm like scratching the shit out of my head right now. Like, oh my God, Becky, what just happened? What did you do? I'll tell you what you did, bro. I'm going to tell you what you did. You know what you did? You really kicked off this 10-day energy, bro. You really kicked it off. You really did. What is it? It's kind of like ex-husband shit. He used to like, I don't know, are you gay? Here comes the gay tendency. No. That was low below the belt. He used to be like, I don't know, bro. There's dudes like you. I feel like Tree's probably one of those dudes too. All I know is I was like, oh God, how could I? It's like you just dumbed yourself down so many notches in my book. Like I can never look at you the same after that comment. I'm so fucked off. And that's what I was like, this too shall pass, right? I just was like, is this, what? What? I'd like to hang out with that guy. What? What? And that's why I'm like, hold on, dude. That's how all my twin flames would feel about my twin flames. You all want to hang out with Lewis. You all want to hang out with Marshall. You all maybe not want to hang out with each other, but to a certain extent, you all have this like love and respect and shit like this, right? I'm sure all of you want to get to know a male fucking or a male witch. He's not a magician. Anyways, he could be. And then you missed the whole video. He's kind of nothing until I make him that something. He needs me. Oh my God, Becky. Can Can you believe this shit, bro? I'm so fucking mentally fucked off on that one. It's like everything I ever thought about you just went down the fucking pipe hole. Like, and what you did is you just totally put yourself in the dark, and now I'm just looking at Wolfman. Like, you just like totally made me like look at him differently. Like, he's worth looking at because you look at him like that. Maybe I need to look a little harder at this guy. That was quite great what you did. What am I doing? I'm shuffling to fucking hold the energy in. What's our fucking Odin energy? That's earth. Earth. Dirt. Alright, let's talk about this. Holy shit, bro. It shouldn't be so appalling to me, and that's what it is. If I just remove Wolfman and put other ones in there and say that he said that about other ones, then it's not so appalling. He wants to be like you. That's what I heard, bro. That's what I heard. He wants to be like you. Oh, man, that's so fucking pathetic. The last thing I want is my twin... Oh, God, it's Russ all over again. Wanting to be like my other twin flames. Oh, God. You know what? It's actually admirable because of the fact that they like you because you're so much like me. Really? I mean, in a small portion or two. Ugh, so fucking strange. I mean, I'm gonna wake up tomorrow a whole different person. I know this. I don't even know if I'm gonna... I feel like I'm a whole different person right now. What the fuck just happened to me? Ooh. All right, where are we at? Kentet, correct. Jasper, red jasper, and gold, page 69. And that's so funny, too, because I knew Sheila Nagig was coming next week, which is Shadows Around Sexuality. And that's... Oh, my God. Becky, what have you done? Okay, moving on. Let's talk about this. Conflict and war. You will not generally experience the kind of pervasive large-scale conflict encountered by the Egyptians, but that does not make your battles any less meaningful to you. The conflict indicated by this card may be a romantic relationship in your workplace or with friends or family. If this card found in conjunction with Deacon 15 or Deacon 16 or the Arms of Saw in Deacon 32 and 33, then conflict is likely an internal one that must be battled in your mind and spirit. Well, we've been doing all kinds of mind fighting. And that's where I was. Is like, why is this bother? I just felt like you were like a kid looking up to a man that's pursuing me, that I'm currently running from, that what the fuck? It just felt, I don't even know what happened. It's like literally you erased yourself and put him there. I don't even know if it was supposed to be funny or what, but it turned into this thing where I see you as no confidence, no nothing. Like, you want to hang out with a guy like that. What the fuck does that mean? No offense, Wolfman, but you are, I guess, like I said, the fucking supersized version of this fuckboy. Good Lord, have mercy on my fucking soul. I don't even know how to explain this. It literally came in this form. Anyways, moving on. Jesus Christ. History. The previous deacon of chaos has led to this deacon of conflict and war. Although it was a unified country nearly 3,000 years ago. For nearly 3,000 years, Egypt was beset by both foreign and domestic struggles. Even within 32 dynasties of ancient Egypt, there was often infighting between the pharaohs and the nobles under them. However, conflict presented opportunities for the pharaohs to assess their power by subduing rebels, conquering new territory, and defending against foreign invaders. Ramses II is an excellent example of a pharaoh who was able to expand the glory of Egypt through the conquest and colossal building projects, carrying on the work begun by his father Seti I. This motherfucker didn't lift one fucking stone. I just want to point that out. Sorry. The ability to reign in chaos, fight through conflict, and come out stronger than before is a trait heavily celebrated by the Egyptians in the Osiris myth. Although he was defeated and hacked into pieces, Osiris was reassembled and birthed his avenger, the god Horus, and was reborn as a god. I love this story. Anyways, Kentet Keret week in the Egyptian calendar encompasses the Cailleach, I don't know, festival and celebration of Osiris cycle that accumulated in the raising of the pillar and symbol of strength and stability. Ritual work for them brings rain. I was going to apologize about that in my earlier post when I was making jokes about witchcraft. I already saw floods were coming. I said that like a couple days ago. Sorry, not sorry. This deacon can also impact the ability to speak, see, or walk. There you go. For detailed information, blah, blah, blah. Hold on, what? The ability to speak, there goes your fucking tongue, your ability to move, and your ability to see. Oh, sounds like blockages. Better work through those. I just cannot. I mean, what's the fight? I don't know. Could be internal, could be with people. I'm not fighting him. He can go fucking fight his wife. Go fight someone else. That was just bullshit to me. That was embarrassing. That was embarrassing on your part. Realistically, I mean, he's not a bad guy, I suppose, but in the context of who you spoke that to, that was fucking stupid. I'm sure you were drunk when you did that. And then you sent me that weird ass song. I don't know, bro. I just want to get out of this karmic shit and move on until I cannot force time and energy. Heimdall protection. Baldur. Going to Midgard. Okay, not the runes. Midgard. Earth. Home to humans. Midgard is central enclosure and home to humanity. The Old Norse mythology, Midgard is a flat disk with deep ocean surrounding it. At the edge of the vast ocean is the land that was given to the giants. The stronghold that was the center of the earth had a wall around it to protect the human race. The wall was made up of the giant Ysmir eyebrows. The god destroyed his body, his blood became the ocean, his bones the mountains, the heaven was created by his skull. All frost giants came from Ymir. Midgard is a complicated place. It reflects the complexities created as a result of the gods killing one of their own. Same story as Osiris. It also sets the tone for violence and disruption found on Earth. Volcanic activity, earthquakes, storms, tornadoes, hurricanes, and the like are nature of Midgard. And that was your extra warning. Weather is coming. Get ready for the storms. Drawing this card indicates turbulent time ahead of you. All life on Earth must learn to adapt and adjust to the climate. Ooh, here comes our snow. You must adapt to your confirmation, your surroundings while staying true to your authentic self, learning to ride the waves. In essence, this card is about adapting to new environments. Merkstavi, you are in the path of a storm. If you drew Midgard in reverse, it's time to relocate or shift your perspective on something you are dealing with at home or in a workplace. You may have felt that the world is out of control and that you are in danger. There may be floods, fires, earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, lightning strikes, and storms heading your way. Know that with all crisis, this too shall pass. You need to process your negative emotions before the world around you comes back into balance. Told you, You're creating the storms inside, so they're coming outside. Realistically, it's just the weather. I mean, it's not. It's the energetic weather that's doing it. It's pushing all of this. Where do you think it's all going to come from? As I was out there, there was a bunch of there was a bunch of planet alignment, but I don't know what they are. I am not an astronomer, but I know that these particular stars are planets and they're blinking at me. Then there's these other ones. Anyway, so they're warning you about hard times ahead. Well, that's confirmed. What else do we need? Let's put an Odin energy on there. Why don't we? I mean, Krishna energy, which could only be great, right? So what do we got? War and conflict, and crisis and natural disasters. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you. What do we got? Oh shit. Slayer of demons. Well, that's what we need. He doesn't look like much, right? It's like, nope. It's like a John Wick. Just gonna call that dude in. Really? Yeah. Melia had a crazy dream. Melia had a crazy dream this morning. She told me all about. And I was like, that sounds like some John Wick shit. What'd she dream? She said she had a dream that I had a pet spider, but the motherfucker was big and gray, and it was big. And she said I would let it crawl around on the walls, and then it would crawl up next to me in the bed. I was like, I don't like spiders, but okay, keep going. And she's like, and then somebody came in, these bad guys came to rob the house, and she told them that there was nothing worth money, and they decided to eat my spider. And she watched them tear my spider apart and eat it, and she cried because it was like a pet to me. And that was her dream this morning. It's like, wow. That's a Joseph type dream for sure. Really? Yeah. She said that the people, she saw it here, and they climbed up the window and came through the window and were trying to look for something to steal. And since there was nothing to steal, they ate my pet spider. She was very sad this morning when she woke up. She was like, they ate your spider. I don't like spiders, but maybe. What was that? I don't know. That's a Carl Jung dream if I ever had one. So who's this guy? I mean, it's kind of funny because I was like, he doesn't look like shit. And neither did, John Wick. He was just a dude. And they're like, he killed his dog. That's where the story came from. All right. May the son of Yamadagni, I don't know, Parshuram, whose sharp axe was doomed to the wicked kings, just as fire to the moth, bring you endless victory. Teaching ability, check. I'll be teaching you. Ultimate justice for all, a skill in the martial arts. I will kick your motherfucker. Just kidding. Converting warrior spirit and qualities into peaceful ones. Yeah, we need to calm down the warrior spirit. Teaching abilities, ultimate justice. Martial arts. Who the fuck needs martial arts? I don't know. It could be useful. Might have to, whoop someone's ass. I mean, there's other stuff that you can use all that bodily strength. I haven't seen you in a long time. Where you been, dickhead? Sorry, that was disrespectful. Who am I talking about? The Silo? He's that Buddhist guy. He teaches about harnessing energy in the physical form. Well, not in the physical form, in your physical body. Oh, come here, let me touch you, bro. Let me see you hold this in. He's just working with the natural energy. But whatever. I haven't seen you for a long time. Where are you at, buddy? It's like, who's he? It's a funny joke. A witch, a guru, and a fucking yogi go into a bar. Really? Yeah, the guru is Sangaru. The yogi is fucking the Silo. I don't know what his name is. Never have. And then there's me. There's not another witch but me. All right, so there's our 10-day energy, which looks really fucked off. And then to make it already fucked off, I'm already seeing the 8 of Swords popping up. So we might as well just get that out there. What is that? You trapped in your fucking mind? I've been preparing you guys for this shit. Am I trapped there? I mean, it definitely shocked whatever. It shocked the core, and it turned the lights off on him, and it turned all the lights on fucking turn on the lights on Wolfman. I mean, obviously, what the fuck were you thinking when you said that? I want to hang out with that guy. What? I don't know what was supposed to come out, but that's what came out. And we'll do a Kabbalah card. Why are you guys up late? The kids are on fucking break, and we can do whatever we want. Why are you in bed so early? Oh, you might go to work. Huh? So do I. Here we are. 8 of Swords. You're trapped. In what? Your stupid thoughts. Let them in and hear them out and understand where they're coming from. Is what we do. Don't shut them down and don't persecute them and don't get consumed by them. Just understand why they're coming. And that's it. It's like, what did you think? Like, that's what I felt. Like, when I read it, I was like, ugh, you look like a fanboy of this guy. And that's so weird because, like, he's literally pulling my energy. Like, he's like, whatever. I don't even know why he said that. It sounds like some shit Russ would say. Get under your skin. It got under my skin. I just don't know what's going to come out of my skin. Terror seizes you as the traps take hold, legs locked firmly, arms outstretched. You cry to the heavens, but only the birds answer, and they are no good to you in this precarious position. All is not lost, but it will take all your resolve to extricate whatever yourself from this prison. Limbs will need to move with cautious effort. If only you could quiet your racing mind long enough to figure out how to claw your way free. We spoke of this yesterday, bro. You're gonna give yourself an aneurysm trying to figure out how to get yourself out of this position. You don't have the answers. You need God. But you could sit there and rattle your mind forever. Entrapment, disempowerment, a careful retreat is needed. Regardless to how it makes me feel, like, how does that make you feel, Wolfman? That got weird, didn't it, though? I'm sure it boosted your ego. It's just weird, right? Makes you feel like awkward. It's like that comment said way more than I'm understanding, bro. Really? Yeah, should we pull the Notoria? Might as well. Run this shit. What do we got? The Page of Pentacles. Isn't that about communication or something? I'm not sure. We'll find out what it says in the Notoria because these read differently. Number 17. 17 and it's 11 right there. Wow. Well, Lewis is here. I didn't expect that. I felt it when we were coming up the elevator. I told my kids, I was like, somebody's posting something. One of my twin flames are doing something. But I was busy. We were carrying up groceries and doing all kinds of stuff. I didn't expect you to be so close. That's cool. All right. That's it too. It's like, saying I don't know. I just don't know how to cope with the words that I just don't understand it. Complexities. What number is this? 17. Is that right? Yeah. Lavia. Lavia is the first angel we meet in the chorus of the thrones. Infuses revelations that can make us instantly understand the truth and laws that move the universe. Well, that's what that last one said, is ultimate justice or some shit. Thus, by freeing our minds from material thinking, inspiration for great works or discoveries, whether in art or science, is fostered. When you stop worrying about, the things of this world, you can be filled with science and art. Works to be brought into completion by giving them form in the material world. If this revelatory inspiration is not able to project upward through our works, disencouragement will turn into frustration and lead to self-destruction in our spiritual values, cutting off communication with them. The thrones, Page of Pentacles, Uranus, Gemini, Nine of Pentacles, and the Erotesic. The Nine of Pentacles is a wish fulfillment, but the Page of Pentacles is something else. What is it? I don't know. Let me see. I don't know them all. What do you, Wolfman, would you like to chime in? All right now, dude. I'm like really weirded out by what's going on. In essence, he put me all in your energy, that's for sure. But it's all in your energy. All eyes on you. What's up, Hawk? Oh, great. Cailleach, the daughter of winter sun and of the darkest months of the year. Fucking great. Well, I mean, it is her season. I just wasn't going to say her name until we had to. All princesses represent new beginnings. Her appearance is helpful and benign, advising you to take lessons of the past or the teachings of the ancestors in order to plan your future. Well, we're in Isis, and I told you that's what we're doing, is just reliving time. We're shifting from Sagittarius to Capricorn. We're going into the new moon, winter solstice, la da 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 da. So there's all kinds of new shit popping off. Study is indicated by this card. It can also mean college courses or evening classes, but it can signify the study of mysticism, particularly those branches associated with earth magic, such as paganism, druidry, or heathenism. What the fuck is Santa Muerte? Is that heathenism? I think it's just straight Wiccan. And then there's Wicca or witchcraft. I told you it's part of the craft. You're knocking on dark doors on that. Knock, knock, knocking on heavens. That's not what's going to answer that door. The princess may be a person in your life who's dedicated to attaining knowledge and wisdom. He or she is a spiritual leader or a spiritual teacher. That would be me. Advisor, friend, or lover. I'm not your fucking lover. They are reserved, gentle, empathetic, and perhaps mystical, but trustworthy and hardworking. He or she does not like crowds or social worlds, but is more comfortable in their own home or out in nature. You hear this all the time. I can't do it. Can't do it. The reverse princess brings disappointing news, delays, and blockages. This could relate to money issues, job, or college applications. Problem with a house purchase. That's it. What's blocking it? Me. I was supposed to send an email with the shit that I already downloaded on my phone. I could have done it right there, but I'm blocking it. Why? Because God. An unsatisfactory inheritance, poor exams, business failure. If you're thinking of making an investment or going into a partnership, be very careful. All is not as it seems. I know, bro. I told him that yesterday. I was like, the card said that somebody was being sneaky, bro. You're being sneaky. I can sense it. But realistically, do I really want to know what he's up to? No. Keep that shit over there. I'm just telling you that your fucking mask is falling and you're showing. She also brings a warning that you've been neglecting your health. You may be feeling run down because you're not eating well or getting enough exercise. Minor problems can turn... Dude, I went to go to work today, and I was walking by, and Jude and B were out there. They're like, I like your shoes. I was like, don't fucking talk about my shoes, please. Like, what's wrong with your shoes? I was like, I hate these fucking shoes, but they're really good for walking. Like, really? I was like, yeah. I was like, they're the ugliest thing ever, but they're good for walking, and I do a lot of walking, so I wear them. Realistically, yeah, I'm just saying that is enough exercise. I don't like those shoes, bro. I gave into it because I know it's the right thing to do, and it makes me hurt less, and you know what I mean? But I don't like them. I don't like them. I had to give that up. I had to put up my pride, take off my tennis shoes, and wear these fucking Hoka walking shoes that are bright ass fucking green. What green? They're like mint green. Really? Yes. Very, very fucking Easter fucking mint green. I'm like, they're like, it matches your shirt. I was like, I don't like him. I don't want to talk about my shoes. Really? As far as exercising stuff is, you got to take care of your body. I knew that I was getting off of work and my body was aching, my legs were hurting and my feet were hurting. And my spirit told me to wear those shoes. And I was like, please don't make me wear those fucking shoes. And I wear them and they work. And I don't want to, but you have to do what's right. Realistically, yes. A minor problem can develop into something serious if you don't take care of it. And that's it. If I would have just kept doing that, you know what I mean? I could fucking up my fucking ankles, my feet, whatever was hurting. The reverse Princess of Pentacles could be a person in your life, or it may be you. He or she is lazy. They have plenty of big ideas and they never actually get going. They don't seem to understand why they have to work for a living when they can live off of someone else. This could be your child. I had a download earlier today. What was that? Give me a second. You don't want a goddess. You want a dependent. You want someone to depend on you. You want someone to need you. Did I say that? No, I just was thinking it. It's like people want to be needed. They want to be needed. And that's a codependency. You want people, you know what I mean? Like, that makes you feel unvalued in my life because I don't need you. You're not seeing the value of what I do need and what you do have to offer. There is something I need desperately, and I can't force it and I won't chase it. What is it? Love. But do you know what my love language is? And that's it. I need that, but that's not something that you see as value. I'm not needy where like I'm going to chase it or force it. But it is a need in my life. I don't need your money. I don't need all of this other stuff. I need love. I just want to point that out. It came to me earlier. Could be your child, but if it's your partner, don't expect them to put much effort into a relationship. They will wait to be looked after or subsidized. However, he or she can be obsessed over collecting things such as comics or action figures, or even new age paraphernalia and occult books, especially the ones with black covers and lots of diagrams. On page 123. I mean, I would say I have one hell of a collection of spiritual shit that we read. Really? Not a bunch with diagrams and shit, but we read a lot of this. As far as this person, it's I can say that it's your girls that are just sitting there waiting to be taken care of, right? But then again, there's dudes out there too. It's like you're waiting for her to make you fucking dinner. You're waiting for her to, you know what I mean, wash your clothes. You're waiting for her to do shit for you that you could do for your fucking self. This is a funky place to be. And that's it too, is like, you know, I'm still waiting for fucking Russ's fucking bunk ass hair product, his great ass idea. He has all these great ideas that he's getting off. Or not even. I don't really want to get into this because like I said, you like their dependency. These people right here that we're talking about that are lazy, that have plenty of ideas but never actually do anything, that don't understand why they need to work for a living when they could live off of you. You know what I mean? That don't put much into your effort. They just expect you to fucking take care of them and, you know, have a happy relationship. It's up to you to make the relationship work and make it good and make it this and make it that. And they're obsessive over collecting things, which could be anything. They're just a hoarder of shit. Like no matter what you give them, they want more type shit. You like that because you like you like being needed. Lots of people do. You like being important. But this is unhealthy. And I tried to explain that in a relationship, should be both ways. It should be equal. It should be not fully equal, but at least balanced to where, you know what I mean? I'll fucking wash and fucking dry the clothes, but you fucking fold them. And there comes Lewis. Go ahead. If you really want to iron them, Lewis, go right ahead, buddy. I will not do that. And that's it. It's like picking up the slack. It's like, I'm totally good in this area, but I suck at this area. Where I'm weak, I need you to be strong. Not me just be a weak motherfucker with a strong motherfucker carrying me around on his back all the time. Because there are times when a man is weak and he needs a strong woman. And that is important, dude. To know that, you know what I mean? Not everything is on your fucking shoulders. Not all the bills are on your shoulders. Not everything is dependent on you. Some men like that. That gives them power. That gives them position. That gives them identity. To say that they take care of so many people. They're responsible for people. These are people that should be responsible for themselves, Russell. All the fucking people you're responsible for are grown-ass fucking, you know what I mean, lazy-ass motherfuckers that don't have a fucking real life. You're not responsible for them. Why didn't they grow up? And then you look at yourself and it's like all of you are stunted in growth. None of you grew up. Not your parents, not your brother and sister, not you, not your girlfriend. Lord forbid you guys have any children. You can't raise children when you haven't grown up yourself. Oh, Lord, have mercy. I could see the Griswolds on a family Christmas vacation now. I wish you the best. All right. The Nine of Pentacles was much better than that. The Nine of Pentacles is an auspicious card and always brings reassurance in a reading. Everything is flourishing, including your finances, health, and relationships. You've worked hard to make and made sacrifices for your success and independence, but now you can afford to relax and enjoy yourself more. Take pleasures in the fruits of your labor and the finer things of life. Have some fun. You know, I finished up basically all of the Christmas shopping today and shit. I did some GS shit. How'd you do it? It came to me right before we left. The kids both jumped in the car. I was going to go do more shopping on my own. And I was like, all right, here's what we're going to do. Each of you take a fucking cart and go put everything you think you want in that fucking cart. And then you bring the carts to me and I'll decide what to buy for you. Then for sure, you know you're getting something you want. I'm not going to buy the whole cart. My daughter rolls up with 2 fucking carts, bitch. 2 fucking carts she fills up with shit. She fills up 2 carts of shit. For real? For real, bro. But it was G. It was G. Like, what do you do when they get older? Yeah, you give them gift cards, but then you got to take their ass to the store and that gift card ain't going to cover shit. Really? No, they're going to want more once you get there. Truly? Probably. I don't know. We don't do the gift cards yet. We'll see if it works next year. So anyways, it was G. It worked out perfect. They gave me what they wanted and I sorted through it and I made the decision what I was going to get and that was it. So I got all of that done and now I sit here and it's like I don't have anything else I have to do. I have my money put aside to fucking take care of my car and then I'm good. So I'm like, I only manifested for this purpose. And now I got more than expected. And I've got a new job sitting, right here that I got to open up my computer and get that started. Things are good. Life is good. Reverse meaning. You'd like to relax and enjoy yourself, but you're not able to. You have not been as successful as you wish and need to carry on working hard, even after you begin to find it a struggle. I mean, now that it's completed, it's hard to keep going. I don't even know what I'm going for. And that's what it is. What are you working towards? My kids to have a good Christmas. Well, that's kind of done. What are you working towards now? I don't know. Winter. For the sake of your health, find a way to slow down a little and look after yourself better. Well, there's your 10-day energy. It's not looking so good. It's just the beginning of the dark season, to be honest. We've been through it, but this is where it gets real dark. Why? Until the first light, when it really comes, and embolic, it's dark. It's darkest before the light. Really? This is all pretty metaphorical, but it also said with Midgard, it made it very clear it's your reality. And it said it, you know what I mean? Your insides are creating your outside world. Where the fuck did these cards come from? All right, there's the 10-day. I must have put them up. Yep, I sure did. Well, damn. Well, why am I not stressing it? I'm not above it. I have to ride it too. Ride this pony into the end of the year. We got 10 days. What's today? The 21st? So yeah, the 31st. And then we'll get a new energy right at New Year's. Well, thank God for that, right? But we're going to ride this pony. I have one more card to do and then we're going to bed. Really? Yeah, I guess if you want to. We're going to do a Kabbalah card. Why? I felt them earlier. I had them out earlier for my light teachings, but I went to work and did more shit. Let's see where we are in the Tree of Life. That's pretty much what the Notoria is the Tree of Life. The Warrior. Damn, that's what they said. They said to turn down the Warrior, didn't they? Turn down for what is right? Well, we're going into battles and conflict and shit. You better put your fucking armor of God on. Really? Yeah. Or you could just put on your little fucking Superman suit there, Marshall. Can't be my Superman. You're not going to bail me out of these guys? Nobody can bail me out of this bullshit. God put me in it. He'll get me out of this bullshit. One day. That's not the right one. The Essential Kabbalah. No, we need the Kabbalah Oracles. We have so much teachings. When I stop having to worry about real life and really start teaching, bro, we're going to be learning all kinds of crazy shit. Really? I mean, we learn it. We have so much, dude. And that's because we tap into different realities and then we have to wait until we can get back into that gate. Really? Yeah, you can't just sit at the top of the mountain forever. Went to the marker. Okay, let's use this. Remember, we learned how to do this. There's way too many fucking planets in that one. Okay, it's all of the planets. We have the moon, we have the sun, we have Mercury, we have Venus, we have Jupiter, we have Mars. It's all in there. It's towards the back. I went to the Gambler. It's got to be around here because these are all of them. The Veil, Blood of Man, Cauldron, Martyr. I feel like it's going to be right here because these are all of them. Court, Flag. It could be anywhere. All right, let's look at this. No, that was it. That's how we know. It's all of those. I gotta find it. Warrior. It has all of the planets lit up. So I'm looking for that, to be honest. It's not the lower planets. It's got to be higher than the Dancer. Pandora's Box. Advisor. Pause. It's right here. No? Come on. There it is. Page 72. I pulled that earlier. I keep pulling these cards. Okay. Follow the eye. Let the gaze move smoothly so it can bear a true image of what it has caught. Then let the hand move with expedition. Yeah, expedition, gliding and sweeping through the air as if invisible on the agitated brow of the adversary. Commentary. The first glance, it seems unusual that the warrior is associated with the element of water. Why not the energy of fire with the quick thinking air? Perhaps it's because the world of the warrior is one of fluid change. He or she must pick up the right moment for action, interrupting the flow of the energy, movements with an initiative of his or her own. Those who practice martial arts, that's what they just said in that last card, know that the flow is all important, that every movement must be smooth, even if it appears to the onlooker like a lightning strike. There is no place for jerky action. As the oracle says, even the way you look around, you must be smooth. As a warrior, you must see everything and miss nothing. Incisiveness comes from understanding fluidity, but not being caught by it. To be a warrior is to have a goal, and whatever stands between the warrior and his goal must be removed. As a warrior, you must employ the decisive stroke that separates useful from redundant, good from bad, healthy from disease. The gardener is the warrior, looping off ailing branches, uprooting weeds, and threatening to choke that are threatening to choke the flowers. The cook is a warrior, cutting the fat from the meat and paring the skin from vegetables. The psychologist is a warrior, listening patiently to everything, but cutting through to the core of the real meaning. The academic is a warrior, considering all evidence and discarding what's useless. Thus, the higher training of the warrior is to choose his or her goals wisely. Should warriors waste their whole life in pursuit of the goal that may be unattainable? Perhaps sometimes the fight, even without a final victory, is a triumph in itself. Stop right there. I spoke about that earlier about the shadow work. It's not about the victory, it's about going through the blockages that stand in the way of your victory. That is the victory. It's just removing the things that were standing in your way. You don't have to continue that way, but you got to understand that those things were standing in any direction you were going to go. A statement of the human desire for justice and freedom, or even if victory is likely, the warrior must calculate whether it is worth what he is excuse me, worth what may be destroyed along the way. A warrior knows when to avoid a fight and also when the real wisdom is to walk away from a battle without regret. And that's really what it is when it's time to move on. I'm just quiet. It's like, what just happened? This was definitely a time to walk away. I don't even want to understand. And there's nothing to understand. It was like the light, it was like a big, fat green light. Go that way. I'd be lying if I didn't say that I saw this coming and I said it in your DMs 2 days ago. Is all of this just to bring me closer to him? I have to learn my lessons through them to be prepared forever whoever he is. Like myself, my holy union will have respect for the process. But I don't think he'll like the people for what they've done, what we've went through. He'll respect the process because I needed to go through these hard lessons of karma with you so that I could be prepared for him. He'll be respectful of it like I am. It's like, well, without them, I wouldn't have been ready. I wouldn't have been able to face shit. And it was really trying and it was a terrible experience with them, but I needed that experience. But don't think for one moment that my holy union is going to be friends with you. He might be respectful and he has to be understanding about the fact that I have ties to you. That's so sick. And that's where I look at it. It's like, I got to get out of this darkness, bro. You guys are really sick. What are they? They're twins of my dark sides. Why won't you guys get this, bro? They're my dark twins. They are the dark sides of me in a man. A piece of me in them. Wolfman is what? My untamed sexual nature in a man. What happens? I get to him and I'll take away the power that he has and I'll be able to tame myself. What was Marshall? My untamed fucking voice. What did I do? Silence that motherfucker and learned how to silence myself. What are they? What happened to Lewis? My untamed drive. You make me powerful in your powerless acts. And as I become all powerful, I walk away and still see you acting powerless. Whatever. Interpretation. You are fighting for what you want, but remember that a fight need not be a terrible struggle. The more accurate you act, the less wear and tear to yourself. Be ready to chop out dead wood and keep only what is genuinely useful. This is no time for misplaced sentiment. Possible meaning: a battle or conflict. 10 days of it. Trouble which must be faced, an opponent, discrimination, rigorous training, the need to act decisively. It's not like he's any fucking better. Wolfman just wants my power, bitches. He's falling in love, but he really just wants the power. And that's it. He's the type to cut my wings. He wants my power, bro. That's it. So he can make himself powerful. Same as Russ. That's what they want. They want different parts of my power, but they want it. Russ wants my creativity, my ability to create anything off a thought. Wolfman wants my ability to connect to the divine. He wants my visions. Really? Mm-hmm. They just want what I am instead of developing what they are. It's really gross. What does Bobby want? I don't know. Just fucking get off. I just said something really mean right there. Try to keep that together. That's what makes me better than Marshall. I can hold it in. I don't have to say every mean thing. Well, we got 10 days of fuck ass energy, bro. This is some fuck ass energy. Are you guys ready for it? I'm sorry, I can't always deliver the best fucking readings. We got the best of it earlier this morning on a Sunday fun day. It's probably after midnight. Yeah, it's the new day. It's a moon day. With that moon in your fucking face, it's going to bring up all your fucking thoughts and your feelings, and you're going to have to go through them, and it's probably going to last for quite some time. You could put the holidays, put everything on there, and it's going to put you in a battle mode. I wish you luck. I don't know. I got my own battles. They're internal, external. Nobody's fucking with me outside. Realistically, they can't. My external world is completely sanctified. The only thing we can do is mess around in the 5D a little bit. Can't really fuck with the 3D. No, not mine. Mine's ordained. You and your free will and wherever you're going, sure, whatever. Go fuck with somebody else. You can't fuck with me. I don't fuck with you. Good luck with all of that. And for that, I don't know. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do with that other than the fact that just I can't do anything but walk away. It made me feel uncomfortable. Completely, bro. It made me feel uncomfortable. It's the same thing. Every time Allie shares some Rush shit, like, you look up to this piece of shit? You want to be like this piece of shit? What did I tell you, Allie? What did I tell you? I was like, you're just like Russ, huh? What did you say to me? No. Bullshit. You want to be Russ so fucking bad, right? You're his biggest fucking fan. You and fucking Mike Stud over there. Little do you know, he's stealing from you. Stealing from both of you. You guys are pathetic. That's just really what it is. It's like, you want to be like him? He's trying to conquer me, and you're trying to you want to be like him? Well, I guess, because you have no fucking power. To a fucking pussy-ass, married-ass men like you, I could see why this man looks like gold. He can have any woman. Do you see the women he's pulling? I mean, honestly, realistically, I would just think you would want a better figure. But whatever the case, I could see this. And it said so much about your low fucking vibration, bro. Your low vibration. I would say your low self-esteem and your lack of confidence and your lack of identity, that you would look up to him. Oh, he's a cool guy. I want to hang out with him. I swear to God, that sounds like something my ex-husband would say, bro. Yes. He would say some shit about that. Idolizing some man. I want to hang out with them. Or even like fucking Miley Cyrus. What? It just was so fucking dim-witted. Like, you fucking admire that guy? I guess you are something to admire to a fucking guy that can't get that. Oh, God. I'm so embarrassed. It's that moment, bro. It's like, Jesus fucking Christ. It's an ego death for sure. My pride is dying. My skin is shriveling. My mind can't take it. And I will definitely have to act differently off this new perception. I see why they idolize you, Wolfman, because they think that you have some kind of pull on women. But no offense, dude, I have celebrity men, like, and especially when it comes to Lewis. It's like, Jesus Christ. When we're talking about, you know what I mean, sexual attraction. No offense. And he doesn't even use it. You know what I mean? His pretty boy makes him swag like a motherfucker. And that's really what it is. That's what brings all attraction to me, is when I'm in my loving energy. I'm just loving, and it's pretty to people. Only the dark motherfuckers that are, you know, like Marshall and shit. Like when you're being all dark and hard like them. Like attracts like. Well, I don't like that. But it just was like, what the fuck? He thought you were cool and he wanted to hang out with you. That's all he said. And that's not disrespectful. It's just me being in the middle of it is just not cool. Really? Yeah. It's like, you're like, you want to hang out with my husband? My fucking boyfriend wants to hang out with my husband? It's so weird. Really? Yeah. That's how I felt about it. And that's what I said too. I was like, I was supposed to be, you know what I mean, going with the super max fuckboy, and then I go and I got downgraded to, you know, lower level fuckboy, and that's where it is. It's like, of course you would idolize him. He's everything you would have been if you didn't fucking marry that bitch. Bottom line, that's the fucking truth. You would have been just like me. I was so fucking surprised to hear that you fucking laid down and fucking rolled over like a dog. You're married? No way. Nope, that was what you wanted to be, is that. Fuck all the girls in the world and be all fucking, you know what I mean? All of that. That's the guy I was attracted to back all those years ago. But now you fast forward it and I'm not attracted to that type of shit anymore. It's entertaining, but that's it. Like attracts like. When I was like that, I liked that. When I was just looking for a friend with benefits, then that was something I liked. Now I look at it as like, you're not ready to grow up and have a real relationship there, Oscar? No? Anyways, I can't help but notice you kicked yours to the side too. We're mirroring hard, aren't we? How does that make you feel, Russ? When Jonica's right there trying to be like me? Doesn't it make you feel, I don't know, maybe you guys have these weird role plays. It didn't make me feel good. It made me feel uncomfortable. It makes me feel uncomfortable watching Russ try to dress up like all my twin flames. It makes me feel uncomfortable with all of you trying to be someone else. It's just weird. I don't know. Watch out. There's a definite change in the energy, and that's going to start some fights. That's a fight energy. Hey, I love yous. Laters. Bye-bye now.